Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. You guys, okay. I have been kind of hinting, slash I did a video when I unboxed my Tom Ford sunglasses on which spring bag I was gonna treat myself to, okay? There were a couple floating around. There were a couple on my wish list. There was one I actually tried to buy and the sale got canceled. You know, it happens sometimes in the pre-loved market. It's not a positive, aspect of the pre-loved market, but I think it led me to the most perfect bag. Slash, I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, so this is hopefully going to be a surprise, but also something that I've really been wanting. So hopefully some of you guys are gonna be like, oh yes, this is just gonna complete the collection. We're gonna see. But essentially this is a new wish list, big wish list item bag unboxing. But first and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put up videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. So I'm so sorry, just to disclaim, I hate filming when I don't feel my best. Allergies or cold, something. If you hear it, just please, I'm so sorry. It's so cringe to me every single time when I hear myself back. So I'm just apologizing to you guys. Springtime in New York City, the transitional weather seasons. Anyways, let's get on with the unboxing. First and foremost, I debated telling you guys this because I still really want one, but essentially I tried to buy a Jill Sander Goji bag, and this video is not going to be me unboxing a Jill Sander Goji bag because this has actually happened to me only once before, but this happened to my mom twice, and I know it's happened to a bunch of you guys, but on Vestiaire, as much as I talk about, or Vestiaire, however we all like to call it, I think the correct way is actually Vestiaire Collective. But you know, again, I'm a super stupid basic American, and so I always sound really stupid saying it in a French accent, but this has been happening more and more and more. And I know a lot of people have been ragging on them, but it just, I think with the influx of people finally discovering the magic of the pre-loved market, and then we'll get into the bag, don't worry. But this is also just my little disclaimer. I thought I had found like the perfect Goji bag. I really had, I knew there was a reason why I wasn't pulling the trigger on one. I don't know why, but I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, oh, I know why, because I didn't find the perfect color, shade, tone one. And then I did. It was like this nude, oh, you'll see the picture on the screen, but it just made me so sad because I was like, oh my God, I finally found it. Bought it, and I think Vestiaire even extended their shipping window, or maybe because it was direct to me, I don't know, but literally the person had 8 days to ship it, something crazy like that. Even within 8 days, did not ship it, so my sale got canceled. But then the day, this is why I say, I don't know, I know it maybe makes me sound a little crazy, but I just think that there's a magic sprinkling of things that are really meant to be, especially when you're kind of playing the pre-loved vintage game. Not that it's a game, but you know, there are other games going on in the handbag community, and this is more of a self-inflicted game. Okay, not to sound so dramatic, but literally the day my sale got canceled, I was like, okay, I happen to have sold, literally, this is why this is so crazy. First and foremost, I sold my J.W. Anderson chain hobo bag, which I know I did an entire video recently, after the fact of what bags I've sold to then what bags I've purchased. And I was like, why don't I just start telling you guys which bags I sold to get the new piece? That was a little lapse in my judgment, but I knew, I'd been trying for time, fam, okay, to sell my J.W. Anderson chain hobo. And I sold that, and I sold another piece. I used to, this is so on me now, but I definitely had my days collecting CAWs because I'm a little bit of an art nerd. It became too mainstream, so now I sold all of my CAWs and I sold my last one, and so those two things together were the perfect the Jill Sander Goji bag. And then right as my sale was about to be canceled, I sold my Bottega Veneta original pouch. And then when I sold that, I said, okay, wait a second. The stars are aligning. I'm triangulating. There's something here. What have I been saying would be my perfect pouch? Because that one pouch, it was so perfect. The color was just not right for me. I never wore it. I wear the rest of my Bottega bags like it is my job. I love my Bottega bags, and I knew something was just a little bit off about the color pairing to me whatever. Anyways, I'm already talking way too long, but I wonder if that gives you a hint, because that day, literally just 2 days ago, this is crazy, but you know, I don't know, the person shipped really quickly, thank God. Just a couple days ago, I was looking and I was like, okay, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. The Goji bag fell through, sadly. I still want one, don't worry, it didn't totally turn me off, but apparently maybe going through Vestiaire is not my, you know, not the one that's meant to be for me. And then I was like, okay, I have saved this one bag for so long and I've talked about it with you guys for so long. That day, like I can't even make this up, that day, another one popped up, same condition, and like $400 less. Are we ready for this? This is how you know when things are meant to be, because it just is like, okay, I'm gonna save like $300-400 and there was $100 off. One of their little, you know, things, one of their little promos. And I saw this and I said, all right, it's time. It's time. It was it just was perfect. I know that was a really, really long intro. Sorry guys. But you know, it's not that I like to build anticipation. I just like to tell every detail so that you guys can, you know, you're my friends. It's like, instead of me texting and calling each one of you individually, like, should I get this? I can just relay the story to you. I hope that you fast forward if you don't care at all, because I would too. However, I have been looking for this bag, and literally there have been 2 that I've only ever found. One of them is still, they're both actually now still available. One of them was like almost $5,000 and I was like, oh, absolutely not. The other one I had saved was like $2,500, and then this one came up for just over $2,000 and I said, oh, it's done. It is done. Any guesses down below? Oh my gosh. Okay, are we ready for this? From the 2018 collection, which I think really rounds out my little mini 3-piece collection. It's not that exciting. PHILO for Celine collection. This is on screen. Oh my gosh, I just got so excited. This is the medium purse clutch, again, from 2018. Oh my gosh. Okay, silent screaming because I have neighbors and this is embarrassing. You guys have no idea, like this just feels literally like me. And I have her out, which I'm sure gave you, some of you guys, it's like Easter eggs. What are those called? I don't know. Yeah, isn't that what it's called in like a movie or something? I don't know. I'm sure that gave you a hint as to what bag it was going to be, but I like fell head over heels in love recently for some reason with my Celine eyelet bag. It's a recent purchase of mine. I got it 6 months ago, but still, I kind of didn't fall in love with it as hard as I have now until the last month. And especially after that, I was like, oh, do I need this one? The answer became yes, because can we talk about this color? Again, can we talk about how perfect this color is for me? Like, you guys who knew, everybody's probably like, you're absolutely insane, but the color called Almond from Bottega Veneta, it just was not right with my skin tone. And in certain lights, I literally loved it. And I didn't think to myself to go to the Bottega store. I actually maybe even did, but like, I should have compared it to my skin tone a little bit more thoroughly. No words. This compared to my skin tone, like, I don't know. I could be absolutely insane, but it just is so cool. Like I stopped myself because it's so cool, but it's actually just a cool tone color, but it's such a vibe. That's what we'll say, okay? And it is a little bit different to the eyelet bag because of the ruching on top. But other than that, it's pretty much the same exact bag. I left everything in it so I could show you guys. So it actually has some of the stuffing, which is very nice. So with the medium purse clutch, same thing as the eyelet bag. It actually has 3 pockets. Well, I guess technically 4, but 3 like actual pockets. It has these 2 on the outside, which is so nice. Doubles as where you can hold your hand, but also where you can put stuff. And then how the bag is literally, what the bag is I think known for is the cute little French kiss lock, which opens up and I think there's some stuffing, and I already pulled out the little Vestiaire tab. So it's really like genuinely a really nice opening. There are 3, I was gonna say 2 or 3. There's 2 or 3 Instagram accounts. You guys have no idea. It's so embarrassing how many times I've looked at people who have this bag and I'm like, you're the coolest person ever. This and the eyelet bag, I just was like, okay, and the clasp bag, all 3. Now I feel like I've caught them all, okay? It's just like, such a nerd out collector moment, but let's get back to the actual task at hand. The inside is so nice, and then just like the sweetest little zipper pocket, which comes in really, really handy, and I know because it's the same thing as my eyelet bag, which I think has all of the original tags intact, which is also really nice. But like, I mean, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I use this for like my house keys when I actually use my eyelet bag, and it's really nice to have the same thing. So she's in good condition, and I was like, I don't know why, but I was wondering like what it was gonna feel like, if it was gonna feel different than the eyelet bag. The second I touched it, I said, oh no, Phoebe did her thing. It's the same exact, like this leather, look at how squishy it is on my unboxing of the eyelet bag, you guys. So embarrassed. I was like, I probably used the word squishy, which I've never used in another video like 8 times, but it's so true. And we're gonna compare them in a second, but like, look at this leather, the way that she, like the technique, not just Phoebe Philo, but the entire team, I guess it's Celine at the time, used this incredible technique, and like, she's chunky. It kind of just fits down there. I really love how like, I was gonna say bulbous, but not quite, but how billowy it is, yet structured. It's the juxtaposition for me. I don't know, guys. I feel like this is like definitely one of my holy grail bags. And I'm going to, let's see, okay, it's the middle of May. In about 6 weeks, I'm gonna do a 6-month update on my wish list, because like everybody rags on wish list. I have stuck to my wish list, okay? I even got a bag from my last year's wish list this year already, so we're doing pretty good. It's the organizer in me. Maybe it's just a Virgo thing. So I respect and understand everybody who is like, gets overwhelmed by them, but like, we've stuck to it, okay? Now let's compare my 3, actually technically I have 4, but my Phantom luggage tote is at my mother's house. So we'll compare the 3 Phoebe Philo for Celine bags that I have, but like, one last look at her. Oh my gosh, look at that sheen. It's not as shiny. Maybe it is actually. It's quite shiny. In the daylight too, it's probably gonna be quite shiny, but like, you guys, silent excitement, because like, this is just, I have nowhere to go. It's rainy. This whole like last 2.5, 3 weeks, 4 weeks has been so rainy. Like April showers moved to May. Don't know why in New York, but she's gonna go out on the town as soon as we get the opportunity, okay? I knew there was a reason I sat back a little bit further. You guys, look how cute these are. These are so cute. They are the exact, yeah. They're like pretty much the same thing. Most people probably think I'm insane. By the way, Jamie, this whole video is dedicated to you, okay? Because Jamie and I were talking, because I could not get this bag out of my brain, and I was like, girl, I might need to copy you and get one. And she was like, please do it. I mean, I don't know if you were saying it with that amount of excitement, but Jamie and I now share both of these bags. Like, iconic, and thank you for letting me copy you with adding this one to the bunch. And she has the clasp bag in brown. We're pretty adorable. Mary, Jamie, you guys, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. Phoebe Philo for Celine lovers. Okay, listen, again, and also plus those Instagram girlies who are just like so cool. It's a vibe, okay? But last look, like, how cute are these together? And I know it's insane, but especially holding them up, like, this definitely, first of all, they're just functionally a little bit different, because yes, I can hold this like a pouch, but I really will hold my eyelet bag by the actual strap where it's meant to be held. But the fact that there's no pleating, like this is just a little bit more ladylike, and then this is a little bit edgier. Can we agree on that? And then my dark green, forest green clasp bag. You guys, this is every Philophile's dream over here. And again, now Jamie has the same exact trifecta. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered this, because there is another bag that I actually was debating between. One of you guys needs to get it. I know Jamie already talked about it, because I did indeed. I try not to do this. I try not to be that person. I try so hard, especially Jamie and Mary, because I love you guys so much, and all my other friends, you guys know who you are. I try so hard to only send bags like as ideas when I'm like, I feel a duty to send this, because there is also a larger version of this bag. Essentially, it's the meeting of the two. So it's like the pouch with a shoulder strap, but it's like 4 inches longer, I think, if the measurements have been correct on the listings that I've been looking at. But it's a medium purse bag by Phoebe Philo, and I think I've only ever seen it in like the darkest chocolate brown. I'm not gonna lie, I sent it to Jamie, and then I was like, do I need it? Do you need it? One of us needs it. Maybe one of you guys needs it. There's one right now on VESTIAIRE, and I've seen one on Fashion File before, and I think I've even seen one on The Real, but it's so similar to the sea of dark brown bags that I have, but it's like the exact same size as my medium Bottega Sardine. So I was like, I don't need it because it would kind of be used as the same thing. But essentially I'm telling you, because if you like either one of these, but you want something with a strap, but also like, maybe, not that this isn't functional, but yes, I get it. She's like a popping around, maybe evening, maybe event type of gal. This is definitely similar, maybe even like a little bit more dressy. I don't even know, something like that. If you want something a little bit more low key, I would go for the medium purse bag. They all probably have like similar names. I don't know what the actual name is, but the really dark chocolate one, I'm gonna post it down below just in case it might sell by the time I put this video up, but just in case, like, that one's a really good option. I think one of us, possibly one of us needs it. And you guys, that has been my newest baby. Again, big, high up there wish list item checked off, okay? This is, oh my gosh, this is my 4th wish list, like major wish list item that I've checked off this year, and it's only May, okay? That's insane. I'm aware, okay? Listen, I'm aware, but I'm so grateful. And I'm also so grateful for the pre-loved market because even though there are snafus, let this be a lesson that it hopefully, usually, fingers crossed of course, if it doesn't discourage you enough to just stop, it hopefully leads you to a bag that's even better. Maybe one day Jill Sander Goji bag will be in the cards, but I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that girl down there. I'm definitely gonna be showing you how I kind of MacGyvered and rearranged my bag little cabinet in another video this week, so definitely stay tuned for that. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Most importantly, as always, I'm so grateful for you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye guys.